Hey guys, Jamie here from TJ's Tech Media and Games with a quick rundown of my experience with the Arizona Sunshine for PS4 VR headsets. As you guys know, this was a port from the PC and it got rave reviews through every publication of game magazines and websites and so on and so forth. So of course I could wait to get my hands on the device. I already had my aim controller for the Farpoint game ready to go. I was excited that they added that feature into the game itself. But once I got it, everything just fell apart. So let's start from the beginning. Um, Graphically, the game is okay. I don't mind the cartoony looks. I'm cool with that. I don't mind, that it's not the sharpest looking game out there. I'm not a graphics whore, as you might say. Sorry, mom. So that didn't bother me at all. And the graphics, for the most part, are okay. It's a cartoony game. It's a cartoony atmosphere. Not realistic. Not a lot of blood and guts. Everything looks cartoony, campy. Whatever. Motion sickness. Well, if you go with the non-teleporting control, you will get motion sickness. And you'll get it a lot. They didn't do a good job at all of tamping that down. Well, I guess they did in their own way by using the teleporting option, but it really sucks. I mean, when you're getting swamped by zombies, teleporting is just the horrible way to go. So I was kind of forced to use the natural movement, and I couldn't play for more than probably 20 minutes. And I've got a pretty strong, VR sickness threshold, but this game just tore me up. But aside from that, the controls are just horrible. The gun controls are horrible. The move controllers, horrible. The aim controller, horrible. Everything that Farpoint got right, Arizona Sunshine got wrong. Now I know it wasn't optimized for the aim controller. I get that, but it is optimized for the move controllers because the PC version operates under the same premise where you have two controllers in your hands and it's supposed to work, the same way for the most part. I've never played the PC version, so I can't really say one or the other if it works. I guess it works great because the game got rave reviews. But the PS4 port, mediocre at best. I mean, the game works, but here's the biggest problem you're going to have when you play it. Unless they patch this thing before you listen, watch this or whatnot. But here's my experience. I started out using the aim controller because that's the most fun way to play, in my opinion. The other game, Farpoint, just a phenomenal game. Controller movement is 1-to-1 with the aim controller. You won't get that experience in Arizona Sunshine. Aiming tends to be hit or miss, trial by error. I mean, the way you aim is that you'll see where your bullets land, and then you adjust that way. You can't look down the sights of the controller, the move controller, and aim accurately at all. I tried that. I've got experience with handguns and rifles. I was in the Army, so I'm not new to this type of thing at all. But the execution, just awful. So I said, okay, all right. It wasn't optimized for the aim controller. Fine, I'll try with the two move controllers instead. It's even worse. It's even worse because you have no aiming point. You have no sight to look down with these controllers. So again, you're shooting and you're watching where your bullets land, and then you adjust your aim accordingly. The ammunition in this game is sparse, and that's great. It's supposed to be that way. It's meant to be that way. But if I'm wasting my precious ammunition trying to get my shot lined up for the next zombie, come on, it's ridiculous. I heard there's a patch coming out. Hopefully it addresses the 1-to-1 movement for both controlling options, the aim controller and the PS4 VR gun controller. Because the way it is right now, the game is broken. I won't play it again until they get that part fixed. Now they could also fix this by including a reticle, or an aiming laser sight for all of the weapons until this is addressed. And if it can't be addressed, fine. Just use the aiming pointer for the whole game. I know you can use it on the easy level, and that's great. But I wouldn't want the game to be harder. Let's say, or dumbed down because of the aiming mechanics. Just put the just make it full time with the aim assistance or whatever, the laser sight, whatever you want to call it, and that'll fix the game for the most part. Because right now, I mean, I'm just past the first checkpoint, and my ammo count is like down to 20. I still got to go up and cross the bridge, and it's just almost impossible to play in this current stage, in my opinion. You guys might have different mileage than I got, but I'm not impressed at all. I want to wait for the patch, and I'll try it again at that point. It's a digital download, so I can't really trade it in. I'm kind of stuck with it, so I will try to make it work. I'm still excited about it because multiplayer, it looks exciting to me. Co-op looks great, so hopefully they can get these addressed and have some fun with this game again. But until then, hey, buy it at your own risk, guys. I'd hold off until you see the patch come out and you get some more review feedback after, post-patch. But that's it right now. Arizona Sunshine is not a buy right now for me. If I were you, I'd hold off on it. Be sure to check back with us later on for some more video updates and reviews of games, gadgets, and everything else that you consume in media. Have a good one.